Welcome to Old is Gold. When you think of the world's oldest art, you probably picture the cave paintings of Lascaux, maybe the Egyptian pyramids, but those are practically brand new. Today we go back to the true beginning. We are going back 40,000 years to the Ice Age to unearth the oldest statues ever confirmed. And they tell us that the very first things humans ever chose to immortalize were myth and fertility. The title of oldest statue is highly contested. Some academics point to the disputed Venus of Tan-Tan, but the undisputed, confirmed, figurative art pieces, the ones archaeologists universally agree on, were found in the same region, the caves of the Swabian Jura in southwestern Germany. These caves hold evidence of the earliest modern humans in Europe, known as the Aurignacian culture, and buried deep inside were two tiny figures that rewrite the history of art and human thought. Let's start with the spectacular. Found in the Hohenstein-Städel cave in 1939, this is the Löwenmensch, or the Lion Man. Carved with meticulous care from the tusk of a mammoth, this figure stands just over a foot tall and is about 40,000 years old. Take a close look. It has the slender, upright body and legs of a human, but the head, paws, and power of a cave lion, the most fearsome predator of the Ice Age. This is more than art, it's a profound document of human consciousness. The Lion Man isn't a naturalistic depiction of the world around them. It's a hybrid. It's a mythical creature, a fantasy. This is arguably the first evidence of organized religion, of shamanism, or of deep, abstract symbolism. Someone spent over 300 hours carving this creature that only existed in their minds. It proves that our ancestors, 40 millennia ago, weren't just surviving. They were thinking, dreaming, and creating complex spiritual worlds. It is the oldest depiction of a god or a shaman ever found. But that same culture, in a nearby cave called Hohle Fels, also created something equally profound, yet completely different: the Venus of Hohle Fels. Unearthed in 2008, this figurine is the oldest undisputed depiction of a human being, dating to the same time period. Unlike the majestic Lion Man, the Venus is tiny, barely 2.5 inches tall. It was carved from a single piece of Mammoth Ivory, and it is a pure, exaggerated celebration of the feminine form. But the features that are present are incredible: massively exaggerated breasts, hips, and genitals, with almost no detail paid to the face or limbs. This figurine wasn't about an individual woman. It was a potent symbol of fertility, survival, and the continuity of the tribe in a brutal, frozen landscape. To the Aurignacian people, the power of life and the abundance of offspring were literally the most valuable things in the world. Think about what these two objects represent. 40,000 years ago, the first artists weren't sketching their favorite reindeer or a sunset. They were carving a shaman god and a goddess of life. And the level of craftsmanship required to carve such detail into Mammoth Ivory, a notoriously difficult material using only basic flint tools, is astounding. These weren't quick sketches. These were sacred, time-consuming projects completed by highly skilled individuals. This tells us that the first wave of modern humans in Europe arrived with a fully formed capacity for abstract thought, symbolism, and myth-making. Their creative explosion in art wasn't a slow progression. It was a sudden, fully realized cultural force. The discovery of these objects, right at the start of the Upper Paleolithic, proves that art, spirituality, and culture are fundamental components of being human, not luxuries we develop later. From the mystery of the Lion Man, who guarded the spiritual world, to the raw, vital power of the Venus, who guaranteed the future of the tribe, these two tiny carvings from the caves of Germany are truly the foundation of all art and myth that followed. They are the ultimate old is gold. But the Lion Man wasn't the only mythical beast our ancestors created. If you want to see the oldest evidence of a unicorn, then make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications for our next journey back in time. Thanks for watching.